No.
Dude, what is going on?
Are we allowed to talk about it? Like,
But dude, it's okay, dude. No.
this has got me fired up.
How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Dude. Do you have to start it like that? Sucking the air out of the room. Wow. Why do you think you sigh so much?
It kind of reminds me to
think.
be here now.
Be here now.
Have you ever been here now?
I've been there now.
Been where?
In my phone.
Do you ever just breathe and like, oh my God, this is so good. Sometimes you get some good oxygen hits.
Yeah.
Some good pockets.
Good pockets of oxygen.
Like you're under a tree or something.
Yeah.
And you start licking the tree.
No, I've never
You
done
put
that.
your finger in. It's
Stop. What's your favorite kind of tree?
big old oak trees.
Really?
The classic, just big old roots.
No pines.
I mean, pines are good, but they're not really good to sit under.
True.
'Cause they're so skinny and
And the
tall.
pine cone could...
Cut you. Ow. Jeez. And pine straw's kind of like
Yeah.
a little itchy.
It's like nature's pubes. Give me
It
a
is nature beauty. Pine trees are like the like homeless tree of the
Yeah,
tree village.
dropping
Put
crap.
the pine trees in the back.
I hate pine trees.
Let the oak trees in front.
I took a bunch of pine trees down my backyard. Sorry. All you tree people out there.
I don't think anyone's mad when a pine tree gets
Somebody got mad about a tree getting taken down, and I was like, "You're standing on asphalt. Trees used to be there.
asphalt.
Like, you're okay with your house when you walk in. Trees used to be there. Hypocrite.
It depends on the tree.
Depends on the tree, and I guess the whole,
Because some trees take hundreds of years to grow.
yeah, and they're
So
beautiful.
you might want to
Think about it.
take them down. And the more trees we have, the cooler.
The cooler.
Keeps it cooler.
Like a West Peak. Did you remember when the word poser was like Sandlot? You play ball like a girl.
Has anyone ever called you a poser?
I don't know if I was ever at the receiving end of that, but I gave it out, bro.
Really?
Oh yeah.
To some chicks.
No. When you were a kid and you'd see a guy wearing like Nike, Adidas, and all these dumb clothes mixed in, but they're acting like a skateboarder, you're like, poser.
Really?
And it would cut through like a laser, dude.
Like if they had the new skate shoes on.
Yeah, and
they don't even kickflip.
Their board doesn't have any scratches.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
If your skateboard didn't have enough,
Board slide
you could
marks.
tell if you're not grinding.
I remember when I was never able to do like tail slides and nose slides, so I would mark up my nose just a little bit.
Really? So you are a poser.
I guess I was a little bit. And then you could tell if someone was good if the K grind mark on their trucks was worn down. You know what I mean?
What's the gnarliest trick you've ever done?
It was a small kickflip frontside board slide.
Really?
It was on this thing about this big, but I kickflip frontside and I was like, whoa, and then landed. I was like, ah!
That's pretty gnarly, actually.
But it was small.
Small. Wasn't down like a forest step.
No.
I only did one staircase.
Staircase. Set of stairs.
Staircase or set of stairs. I did like a 6-stair.
Really? All I did, or?
I grinded. I body slid it.
Board
slided it.
You sound like a freaking poser. Dude, I did a staircase.
I did a gnarly board slide down the 6th stair. I was like, first try, like,
dude, where were you?
Bahama Bay.
I was going to say Bahama Bay.
And so then I got all cocky, and there's a bigger set of stairs.
Yeah.
I think it's an 8-stair, but it's kind of like wide.
Yeah.
I tried that one. I hit my knee so bad.
Dude.
And I cried, and my friends had to put me on my skateboard and roll me home.
Like on your butt?
Yeah. Because I literally couldn't walk.
Dude, you're such a poser.
And I thought I was never going to walk again.
In like 1 hour.
In like 2 days I was surfing.
Yeah, you're fine.
And my dad was like, maybe you need to decide, are you going to be a surfer or are you going to be a skater?
Dude, your dad.
There's always a line in the sand.
Did he hate skateboarders because he was such a surfer? There's a photo of our dads in a skateboarding magazine when there used to be a place here called the Pave Wave.
He didn't like when I started getting serious about it. When I was
Really?
getting hurt all the time. I think he was thinking about my knees long term. They could do cutbacks.
Did he surf skate? I would have loved to see your dad surf skate.
Well, yeah, they all surf skated
Back in the day. Those little tiny
That's how
boards.
skating started.
Yep, sidewalk surfers.
Everyone copied me.
You
I
started
was the
it.
first surf skater.
I think you were the first surf skater to do it in a wetsuit,
Right.
like pulled down like that. We're back for Pinch My Clips, sponsored by Westpeak,
Should
guys.
we drop in?
Let's drop in and let's look at all the amazing clips and photos our fans have sent in.
Did they send them in?
They sent them in. And guys, real quickly, like the video right now. Like it. Like the video.
Can you tell them to subscribe?
And subscribe. We need it. We love it. Get us to YouTube heaven.
What is YouTube heaven like?
Mr. Beast is at the Golden Gates.
Do you wear special jackets?
Ooh, like VIP jackets?
VIP YouTube jackets?
That'd be cool. Leonardo DiCaprio ends his under 25 dating rule.
What?
He has a 27. Dude, she's ancient.
What is he thinking?
What is he thinking?
Why would he throw it all away?
Weird.
I don't know about this dude.
Does
Do
it
you
make
think the stress of the war is getting to him?
the war? Volcom co-founder Richard Wolcott on why he listened. What is this? Which one's Richard?
This is kind of sus, dude.
Really?
Well, he used to own Volcom.
Richard?
Mhm.
Okay.
So now an ex-owner of Hurley, an ex-owner of Volcom, now is a part of Florence.
What? So you're saying it's bad news for Nathan and John?
I don't know, dude. Like the conspiracy theory is, like,
Yeah.
this could be the next monopoly.
Oh, it's going to become
Surf
the
monopoly.
next monopoly.
Because they already made their billions, and now they're putting their money in Florence and pretending like
Oh, it's
they didn't sell
core.
out already.
So, okay, are you saying that Nathan and John are turning into sellouts? So they can
Well, they
sail?
took the money, dude.
Sail outs. Because John loves to sail.
Alright.
Wow, dude.
Well, we just have to hope
And pray.
John stays core.
I don't see how he couldn't.
No.
His mom, she's so core.
John and Nate, they're too core lord to sell out.
So we trust him.
I'm just praying that we don't get another surf company to sell to Nike.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oops.
And we're in Costco.
And now we're investing into a smaller surf company, but this company's core.
Oh, okay. Hold on real quick. Florence gets real big. Then they make another thing called Sail Out.
Exactly.
Or something.
This is what the guys on top in the surf industry do.
Yeah.
They build the company up, sell it for as much as possible.
To Elon.
They dip out the back.
Yep.
They take all the money, dip out the back, start a smaller company.
With all the money.
And then they start pointing at the bigger. These guys are sellouts.
But we don't believe they're doing that.
Well, I'm worried about
All right.
John.
Real quick,
if
guys.
he's getting tricked.
Let's pray. Guys, don't sell out.
Because Florence is core.
Florence is core. The Biebs can shred.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I could shred too in a big old hoodie like that.
He's kind of nerdy.
Dude, blunt
And he's
stall.
knee knocked.
I know, I love the knee knock. Dude, he stayed on that pivot. Perfect. Bieber.
Is he in Jordans too?
I don't know what those are. But look at that. That's pretty sick.
That's pretty gnarly.
Bieber.
He's better than me.
He's better than me.
Maybe.
You could probably do all
If you
this.
give me
I would probably be more confident if I had that much cushion on. Look at all that.
smart.
But dude, he never touches tail. Just pivots on that truck.
How do we get Biebs on our program? I feel like he's a little stressed out right now.
Oh, a little. He's
We gotta get Biebs surfing and meditating, dude.
maybe you, me, Jonah Hill, and Biebs.
And we just ground him, dude.
Go to Chicama, surf some lefts. He's regular footed though.
Is he?
He needs a right.
We'll take him down to Selena Cruz.
Let's take him to Selena Cruz.
We gotta get him surfing and get his mind off the fame stuff.
I know, the shows and all.
Oh my god, leave him alone.
Get it off the stage.
Get off the stage and get on a wave.
Ooh. Who's this now? Yeah, boy.
Oh my god, dude,
Holy
this is so
heavens.
scary. Look at the jet ski way at top.
Ooh.
It's a mountain.
Oh my god.
And why is he swimming right there? He got caught.
Oh Lord.
Where does he go? Do you think
Straight-
he's getting sucked over?
for sure. I mean, that's as scary. That's the
insane.
that's the biggest wave I've ever seen eat somebody.
Dude, this is the gnarliest.
Cade Matson. It says, "Welcome to the tour." Dang.
You know he did that for the chicks on the beach.
Yeah.
That's the only way he got that energy to do that.
His ex showed up and he's like, "I'm doing it."
Well, he's trying to pull new chicks.
Oh,
Now
okay.
he's on tour.
Cade
Everything
Madsen.
looked right.
Ugh.
That's what's scary about piping back door.
You never know.
The backwash hits it, and you're screwed, dude.
Just got ready, dude.
He's full taint
Oh.
on an 8-footer, 8 to 10 footer, full taintage.
Yeah.
The gnarliest wipeouts never hurt people.
What?
The ones that look so bad,
For some
it's
reason.
always the ones that look fine.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Okay, what is this called? I've never skated. Look.
This is a
Beer
I'm
belly.
right.
It looks like he's had one too many somethings.
too many West Peaks.
Yeah, if that's possible. Dude, I used to run this skate ministry thing,
Hmm.
and you'd see guys like this, and I'd always say like, dude, skate within your ability. Don't come out
Are you
here.
not doing it anymore?
We haven't done it in a while. Skate within your abilities out there, guys.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of skating in your ability,
Speaking of sinning, dude, this chick,
kind of breaks your brain a little bit. And why does she got to do this?
to get us fired up.
When I skate, I don't end it with a twirl.
Could you imagine skating and this chick showed up and
I would-
she's shredding harder than you?
I would stop. I would feel so weird.
She's what? She doing like a heel flip?
Yeah, it's a varial heel flip. And it's
with
bolts.
teats.
Varial heel, bolts.
Taint.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Well, if I was 13 and a girl like that showed up, I would just sit down like...
You're skating great. You're really good out there. Why are we so obsessed with where all the nastiest stuff comes out?
It's a question that humans have been asking.
We love butts, but that's where the poop comes out.
That's where the most disgusting thing comes from.
What it?
In the comments. Help us out.
In the comments, guys. Make it make sense.
This guy's hardwired.
What? Forest skating?
Off-road inlining?
Dude, I would be into this.
No, ankle's gone. Your ankle's...
Looks fun, though.
What is this, Normandy?
Need a thong, though.
Dude, if the soldiers had these, imagine this guy with a flamethrower. World War II, we would have had Nazis freaked out.
We would have had them done and dusted sooner.
Those rocks are slippery, Bill.
Oh, did he bust nuts?
They cut it.
That couldn't have ended good.
Oh,
he has no stopper.
No stopper. The 90s called. He's back. Nailed it.
Dude, soaps, they were on to something.
I know.
Why didn't it take off? It makes life funner.
I know. Everything's fun.
Just go grind.
Oh, the girl's getting in
She's
on
got
it.
one?
Oh,
Later, dog.
dog 50-50. Where does he get all the pants? Oh, scooters are in it. I mean,
I'm into it.
can we order some? I would try it. Man of the year.
Oh,
What's her name?
Haley.
Dude, Haley and Justin are in
See,
it.
close the door.
Dude.
Whoa, I'm okay.
He's
Later, babe. Bieber, wait.
It's like middle schoolers. Whoa. Just.
Holy Bieber stare.
Oh.
He's freaking all over every chick but her. Look, she's being so nice.
Why is he mad at her?
Why are you touching me, babe? Not in front of the chicks.
And look, she's like, whatever.
Come on, babes.
Here's what's going on. Justin is jaded.
He's jaded.
He's had everything this world can give him. He's over it.
It sucks that he's treating his wife this way now.
Is that? I mean, we don't know what's really going on behind closed doors. You do? I just look at Justin and I'm like, you're the classic example of that. You've had everything the world can offer, and you're just like, I'm over life.
Well, to me, it looks like no one's been able to say no to him. You know, the parents, he's probably making so much money at a young age. His parents are probably like,
Yeah, do what you want. Do what you want.
yeah, everything's great. Yeah. And when dude, kids need direction.
They crave it whether they think so or not.
It's like their brain hasn't formed, and you kind of have to guide them.
Yep.
Kids need a freaking father to be like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Take off that pink beanie.
Dude, every kid,
They
they need
crave
to
it.
learn respect.
Respect.
And when they can't learn to respect people, they can't respect themselves.
Dude, you're right, Daddy.
Dude, this guy's the freaking drop knee lord.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Look at that freaking drop knee. This is CJ.
That's CJ Hopgood.
No. CJ Nelson. He's a freaking drop knee ledge.
What's up with that?
He's so cruisy. He's doing like what all the shortboarders are doing,
Yeah.
but there's a reason why he's doing it.
To control the board.
Because the board's so heavy, so you gotta drop that knee to freaking wrap it.
Drop that knee, boy. So that's okay. Explain this to a non-surfer. The board's so big that drop knee gives it torque.
Drop knee cutbacks on longboards were a necessity back in the 60s.
Because the boards were so heavy.
Yeah, and it showed how badass you were. You freaking drop knee.
Man, I'm getting dizzy.
But then the shortboarders and the freaking Latos,
The
they
hipster.
started dropping knees. Instead of doing the gnarly cutback, they're like, I'm going to drop my knee and freaking grow my hair out a little bit.
Get barreled.
I mean, it's a part of the hipster feminine
Energy.
Mm-hmm.
What is Will doing?
I like girls. We'll
I
sing it
like
for
pretty
them.
girls.
I like girls.
Girls.
I'm a 60-year-old dad, and I like girls.
I like pretty
Girls. Dude, Will Smith is going down. It's getting weirder and weirder.
He's 57 years old. 56, 7 years old.
Could you imagine your dad singing songs about chicks?
I like pretty girls. Is there a message behind this that I'm not hearing? Well, I saw an interview of him after he slapped the homeboy at the Oscars, and he came out and he basically didn't. The interview just was so narcissistic.
Narcissism 101.
And he was like, Will Smith back then, he's like talking in third person. And I'm like, just say, dude, I messed up. Like, be a human.
The scary thing is when narcissists go to therapy, they go to learn fancier words.
Yeah.
To help trick themselves more.
And then we sit and go,
and we're kind of like, whoa, this sounds smart.
generational something. I don't know. What goes on in my head when my friends get caught inside?
Oh my gosh, this is Tory Meister.
Which one?
Tory Meister, he's not scared of anything.
That's him right there?
Yeah, he's taking a freaking pipe bomb on the head because he sits on the inside.
Oh, is that his board tombstoning?
Look how long he's under the water.
He's still, okay, so he still hasn't come up. What's he doing down there? He's good.
Another freaking 10-footer on that.
Right. At least he got a breath.
Look
This
at
is
him.
what we're thinking. Poor guy.
Dude, Tory?
Oh, there he is. Oh, F another one.
Tory's not scared of anything. I don't know if he's brave or he just doesn't even think about.
Yeah, it's like a squirrel in traffic.
Lesbian. The sign of the day is lesbian.
That's a lesbian? Why'd they pick that?
What can we make up that's funny? Some deaf person's watching right now go, why do they keep saying lesbian? All right.
They sit up. You ever seen this is the biggest hair ever? Oh my god.
Looks like they get dropped out of a
I
helicopter.
know, he's floating.
All right, I'm going to pause it on the top.
Sink. I mean, the wave's already 8 feet, and then he's another 8 feet.
I don't know,
How do you
man.
land that? That's been so hard on the joints.
I mean, you can see the free fall.
God. This is a Mikey Wright.
This should be the logo for the new Surf WSL something.
It's so sick.
Oh, no. What is this?
This is Albie Lair.
Oh, that's him? Yeah. That's your boy.
Dude, Albie doesn't get enough credit.
Albie, we're giving you credit right now.
Laird would toe into that and be like, ha ha! He's paddling in. Look how hard that is. Look how bumpy.
It's sketchy, dude.
So sketchy, dude. He's always yelling at people to give him credit.
Well, maybe that's why.
Honestly, I think that's why he doesn't get the credit.
Albie,
We're yelling at people for him.
Albie, give him credit.
Mason's back.
Whoa. It's the
It's just so fun.
what?
He did an indie grab floater.
Jeez.
He's everywhere.
Like a little twisty barrel. Dude, he's tossing buckets.
He's just a magician. Look, he's in the sand.
Mason.
It's like he's beyond surfing, right? It's like he's riding bulls constantly.
I know. He's holding on for dear life, but still in control.
It's just insane. So fun to watch. He's your favorite surfer's favorite surfer.
Uh-oh. What's up with the wrists?
Yeah, nipple squeeze. Not to like critique his technique,
Yeah.
but that back knee's got to tuck in.
Let's see the tuck.
You got to keep that in
Keep that in, dude.
because you're going to do full stink bug. See, pause it right there. Stink bug. And stink bug is one of the worst things you can do, surf skating or surfing.
So he should be what? Dropping his butt down?
Keep that knee in
I get you.
and don't stick your butt out. Like keep it down. Like follow the momentum and freaking Aki it. Remember I was at Camp Hobgood in Nicaragua.
Camp Hobgood in Nicaragua.
The Hobgoods took like the top 10
Yeah.
up and comers.
And had a
And I remember I
fake-
did like this gnarly turn, but before I hit the lip, my butt was like went like that. And like the Hobgoods were like, stink bugger,
And you were like, ooh.
stink buggers. And I was like, what? And then I realized like I did a little stink bug before I Turn.
Did it hurt you?
it showed me
Okay.
in like a nice, funny way.
Stink
buggers. Dude, this kid, his Faja.
Baja. His dad?
Do you know what Faja is?
No.
It's like the elasticity in your skin.
I can't say it. Elasticity?
Yeah, there you go.
Elasticity?
This kid, I don't even understand. He's on another level. But it's his body.
Hold on. I didn't even watch the clip.
Watch the clip.
Okay.
Everything's so fast and bendy and bouncy.
Maybe he's triple jointed.
Like, look at this. Phew, and
Wow.
watch.
Ooh.
And then he just goes into he's like an elastic band man.
It's like a Gumby.
Yeah. It's like
Human Gumby surfer boy.
the only thing I can think of is he's got crazy Faja ability.
Baja. I keep thinking father.
I might be saying it wrong.
Whose is this
It's
guy's Faja?
Faja.
Faja. Guys, good.
Your whole body has Faja.
Faja.
I think I'm saying it. It's fascia. Google it. Ask Chat GPT.
All right, let's ask Alana.
Ask Alana about Faja.
Okay, ready?
I keep thinking of gold members. It's Faja.
Hey, Alana, what is Faja?
Faja comes from the movie Austin Powers, where the character uses it as a funny way to say father.
Fascia. His what? Fascia. He's dead. Oh, his father.
It's just a humorous twist on the word.
Alana says it's
Okay.
Austin
Ask her,
Powers.
what is Faja in the human body?
It sounds like you might be referring to fascia.
Fascia.
Fascia is a type of connective tissue.
Okay, Alana. Thank you.
Let me know if you need
Fascia.
anything else.
All right, Alana. See you later.
So it's the fascia in his body.
Got it.
So the fascia is all over the body, and it's like that's what makes you super like when old people start looking old, it's the fascia.
We are now entering into the West Peak of Santa Cruz. Join us into the West Peak. Organic, sparkling spirits. Crafted for rebels, savored by legends. Sparkling vodka punch. Sparkling tequila paloma.
Do they know they get 20%?
I think I heard what you said. He said, do you they get 20% off at
Do
Drink
they
West Peak?
know you can get 20% off?
Yes, if they type in pinch my salt at drinkwestpeak.com. Guys, get some West Peaks. Take some pictures. Send them to us on Instagram or something. We love to see it. Bye-bye. Dude, I had a dream the other night, and dude, I was getting barreled. I was
Really?
surfing, and it was so funny. In the dream, you were jealous of me. I remember, and you were like mad that I got this great barrel. And
Really?
yeah. And I was paddling back out, and you were like, "Oh."
I would be so pumped to see you get
I know, but in the dream, I was like killing it.
What if you got better at me at surfing and the whole podcast shifted
To me?
towards your career?
And I'm like, yeah, so like, yeah, right. But it was so weird because I woke up and I was like, dude, I want to get barreled so bad.
You would have to start surfing again.
True.
It would have to be a wave pool thing.
No, what about Mexico? Like a really clean, consistent break.
I'm trying to think of a left you could get barreled on.
Yeah. Where's a rookie barrel? Is there a rookie barrel?
Down in Mexico, but it's rights.
The wave I surfed, I think it was San Miguel, and it was a
I
left.
know, but it probably wasn't even barreling.
No, it wasn't. But it felt like it was.
I know. I'm trying to think of a wave that actually barrels.
Oh,
But
it
it wouldn't kill you.
too fast. I remember we
Maybe
were
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
But it's still kind of slabby.
I remember we went to Mexico and I was like, dude, I think I could go out. And you're like, no, it's bigger than you think. I was like, is it? And then I like really thought about it and the waves were going. And I was like, you're right. It's too fast.
And it was rights.
Yeah.
Have you been gone right?
I did a couple times on accident.
You're going left. You're like,
Going right just feels like...
remember in Peru we caught a wave together? And you went right? I was behind you.
I dug a rail.
You dug a rail and then you went right. So the picture I got of you, it looks like it looks like you're doing a gnarly cutback, but you're at the bottom of the wave. Like there's a perfect long left, and you're like, like where are you going?
Oh, what a
Do you
sad
have
story.
a picture or
It's
something?
yeah, I'll put it up. It's like the longest left in the world.
You're going right, but you're confident in it. You're like,
Of course.
I'm going right.
No, I just suck. The longest left in the world, and there's one picture of me, and I'm going right. Oh, what a sad story. Oh. You think anyone that's ever died in a wetsuit, like, can't get out of it? They're like,
Because of water,
they're in a parking lot.
for sure.
Is that even funny?
Yeah, has anyone like had their wetsuit full of water and they're like,
Probably somewhere. Some chubby checker.
someone's died of everything.
Someone's
I
died
know.
of everything.
It must suck dying from something really dumb.
Yeah, like pine cone.
A slip pine cone accident.
People die of coconuts every year.
Dude, coconuts. No.
They're the heavy hitter
I
of
was in
the...
Puerto Rico once sitting.
Yeah.
This coconut just slammed on the reef next to me, and it was like, it was so loud. I was like,
Wait, you were aware a coconut could fall on reef? The tree was hanging over?
yeah, the tree was right on the shoreline, and it's
Dang.
just reef everywhere. And we were just sitting on the reef,
Yeah.
and freaking a coconut smashed into pieces, and we were like,
Whoa.
like it was so high up, and I was like, dude, that would literally burst your head.
Totally. They need to do like a Hawaiian Final Destination.
There's 15 deaths a year from coconuts.
That's crazy.
I'm actually super careful now
Dude, I was in Hawaii one time in my life, and we got robbed.
because you left the door open.
So this is back when I was frothing to surf. And I had just chugged a Red Bull, Jamie O'Brien style. And I'm like, the waves are going. And I left, and then I think I left a door just kind of open just because I was frothing. And we came back, and everything was gone. And my brother was so mad at me.
Really? Has he forgiven you?
I don't know. But for some reason, he had his backpack with all his stuff, and it's all gone. His passport was in there.
Did he have his Coldplay poster?
He had a Coldplay poster. My brother loved Coldplay. But you gave me a good tip. Tell the people.
Well, honestly, it's not just Hawaii.
Anywhere.
Anywhere where it's like freaking the natives are around and they're fired up. You want to leave your car doors open.
Like the windows down.
You can leave doors open.
Just open.
Because it tells them like, oh, someone's already been here. We've already cleaned them out.
Yeah. And don't have anything in there.
Well, obviously, yeah.
You can't leave all these facts out.
It'd be funny to like put a fishing hook on your wallet.
You're like, what is up with Hawaii? Why does everyone steal there? Is that a mean thing to say? I feel like it's like a thing there. Howleys come in and they're like, get their backpacks
I mean, their island was stolen.
so they can take our stuff.
Well, yeah, it's.
Take it.
I mean, in Costa Rica, I got robbed by gunpoint.
I know, dude. Cut to the clip.
You have a clip?
The clip of you. Have you ever had a near-death experience?
Yeah, my first day in Costa Rica. We get to the house on the beach,
Yeah.
and the person didn't bring the key yet. I'm like, oh, I'm going surfing while we wait. They go inside and like drink a beer, and they leave all our suitcases outside. So I come in from surfing. I set my board down. I put my towel over my head. I'm looking back, and I see these Costa Ricans with guns. They're like, and I was like, he's like running up to me.
Oh my.
And he's gonna go to pistol whip me. And I threw my towel. So it goes on, he's like,
You threw your towel at a guy with a gun?
I went like, and I just started running, and I started zagging in case
bullets.
he shot. So I think he's standing there with the towel. He's like, so I run and jump behind this tree, roll, and I like look back, and he's got the gun. He's like, other guys are like, I see him just like taking stuff, putting in another truck, or like taking all the suitcases. I'm like, guys! So I start running back, and the guy pops back. He's like, I'm like, he's like, and then I roll again. I run to the window and I'm like,
You
bang on it, and they're all just like, Farley. And they're like, dude, chill out. We know the waves are good. I'm like, we've been robbed. They all run out, and there's nothing.
In your towel.
He's like, I'm keeping this down.
Stinky. That story is hilarious. Yeah, dude. You just got to be safe and street smart when you're out there.
Yeah, when you're around local natives and they're poor and they see you come in with your laptops and your Starlink and everything, it causes... They're like, oh, you're going to come to my town.
I'm taking your crap.
Take a dump over everything. I'm going to... Taxes.
Yeah, local taxes. Yoink.
Local taxes.
Yoink. Dude, do you think... I've been seeing some comments about you on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Some people say you take surfing too seriously. What do you think about that?
I think they're scared.
They're scared of serious stuff.
They're scared of going all the way.
Yeah. Well, like we'll post a video and it's this like deep thoughts about surfing and putting your best out, and people be like, dude, chill out, it's just surfing.
It's just surfing. Well, yeah, I'm sure it's just surfing for you while you're at home sitting on your freaking sofa.
Butterfingers glued to your chest. Yeah, would you say that to LeBron? Would you say that to Klay Thompson?
Just basketball, LeBron.
Just play, bro.
Just shut up and play.
Yeah, I don't know. I see those comments and I'm like, what?
Speaking of LeBron.
What?
Klay Thompson followed me on Instagram.
Dude, Klay Thompson followed Sterling.
Dude, I've never been so blown away in my whole life.
Really? It freaked you out?
Some reason basketball players to me are like untouchable.
Wow.
Because it's like, I'm not around that world at all.
Yeah.
And I've watched Klay my whole life.
I know, dude. When you sent me that, like Klay Thompson phone, I was like, what? I was like, couldn't read it.
He's one of my favorites ever.
He's insane.
He's just such a core lord.
Is he getting into surfing? Is he too tall?
Well, he's from LA.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he
probably knows.
Dabbled.
I wonder if he's been to Laird's ice bath stuff.
Actually, he might have. He follows Laird.
Maybe he does.
He probably did work out with Laird.
Yeah.
They all have.
Laird's had everybody. And when I mean had.
He's had whatever he wants.
We went about 10 minutes and said Laird.
Do you think Gabby gives Laird some hall passes?
With Klay. Yeah, right. Gabby runs a tight ship. She ain't letting that happen.
She doesn't give him any hall passes.
No.
So he didn't go Elon.
Is that what Elon does?
Elon has like 11 wives.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Or 11 baby mamas.
Dang. That's why he always looks so stressed.
That's why he's got to be on ketamine all the time. They want more.
Well, dude, that's pretty... I'm happy for you. Klay followed you.
Are you happy for me?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Someone wrote me like, well, it's kind of gnarly. Kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal. An NBA champion? I mean, the next level up is LeBron following you.
Don't get me fired up.
Dude, you'd get a basketball boner. Have you ever been
I'll do anything for you, LeBron.
Have you ever been to a basketball game?
Yeah. I saw Jordan and Shaq play
Oh, yeah. We talked about this.
in Orlando.
Dude.
But I haven't gone to one in forever.
I got to, for some weird reason, I got to be on the floor during a Magic game because my buddy was playing drums for something there, like after the game. And I saw Patrick Ewing, and his hands looked insane.
Really?
His knees were like... Basketball players are crazy, dude.
They're gods.
They're just human. They're just giants that play with a ball, and they're scary. What's weird too is when you get on an NBA basketball court, it looks like you're at a rec center. Like
It's so small.
You're like, that's it.
You think it's gonna be like a soccer field,
Yeah, it just feels so tiny.
and it's literally the size of the rec center.
Well, I know it's weird.
And then they're so big,
I know it's almost like
so the court's kind of small.
Should we put the goal up a little higher? 11 feet maybe. I got to see Shaq and LeBron when Shaq was playing with the Cavs.
You did?
Yeah, it was cool.
In Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando really changed you.
I got to see Dwight. I got to see Dwight Howard, Vince Carter.
Dude, ever since you went to Orlando,
I never came back the same.
you kind of like, that was your Fedora phase. Because every man goes through a Fedora phase.
Explain, what is a Fedora phase? Finding yourself?
Kind of like you're dabbling in the finer things in life
Orlando.
as a man.
Orlando.
Like you start drinking like craft beer.
Ooh.
Like you like,
IPAs?
yeah, you go into IPAs.
I see.
Dude, IPA Fedora world is
Beards? Big beards?
it's kind of the sus phase. It's kind of you throwing around your white privilege.
Really? Fedora IPA phase.
I mean, I probably shouldn't even be talking about this.
What are you talking about?
I don't mean to call out my own race.
Dude, be careful, bro.
I just feel like you're so privileged, you're taking on
More
worse
privilege?
hangovers than normal.
Oh.
Like you're like,
Is that what it is?
You're like, my life is so easy. I'm gonna take on
More problems?
the dirtier hangovers
Is that what it does?
for no reason.
I didn't even know that.
Dude, it gives you the worst hangovers. IPAs.
It's just too thick.
Oh my god, it's just so freaking.
I can't get into it. My brother is a brewer, and he'll be like, dude, try the malt, this. And I'm like,
They have tougher blood or something.
dude, it tastes like leather mixed with a pumpkin or something.
But when you go into your Fedora phase, it's just like, I don't know, dude. Like, you just work on your deck in the evenings.
Mm.
It's just kind of a weird phase where you're kind of like, not settling down, but you're kind of like settling up.
Okay. I think the fedora's throwing me off because I've never worn a fedora.
It's not, you don't necessarily have to wear a fedora.
Okay,
It's
okay.
kind of a,
Symbol.
well,
Symbolic.
you kind of like this, like you have a fedora on.
Okay.
So you-
You become more pretentious.
I just feel like you're this close to being vegan.
Really?
Like you're that close.
Wow.
And that's a dangerous world to go in.
I don't think my brother-in-law who drinks IPAs is vegan.
No, a lot of them, luckily,
Don't do it.
stayed away.
Is vegan like? Did vegan get popular and now vegan low?
Well, vegans started dying fast.
So they pulled they
They
pulled the
pulled
cord. Get out of here. We can have fish, I guess.
Yeah, just vegans so bad for your health.
I knew a lady at school, Miss Utley, and she was like orange. She drank so much carrot juice.
Really?
She looked orange. And everyone was like, is Miss Utley orange? Is that a thing?
Oh, God, dude. I think I told you, I kind of woke up when I went to a vegan festival.
You went to a vegan
I went to
festival?
a vegan festival.
What do you do there?
Everyone was grumpy.
Of course they're
Everyone's
grumpy.
grumpy, and
Hangry.
everyone's skin looked bad, and like
Dude.
everyone was everyone had a protesting a different thing in life. I'm like, dude, it's kind of eggy vibes around here. Like fake eggy vibes.
What did you have? Like most people walk around with like a big like turkey leg. What did you have?
Just like a watermelon leg.
Watermelon leg? Just like a tofu leg?
That kind of woke me up.
Really?
And I went to a Greek festival the next weekend.
Feta.
Everyone's dancing like furly, and they have big old lamb chops. I'm like, ah! And the women's skin were so smooth and beautiful. Like Greek women, their skin,
I know. It's cool.
like insane.
It's like really good.
And then I was thinking of, don't tell my wife.
They have good skin.
Well, it made me think. I'm like, genetically, they have this nice skin because of their diet over
True.
the generations.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like when you see like a race thriving, it's because of probably their diets got them there. Like Asians.
Feta, dude. And then vegans, that should just be a race.
Yeah, we should put vegans all in one country and see what happens.
Just see what happens, dude.
They're like,
All the trees are gone.
they're eating trees.
Sterling will get on some gnarly diets over the years when we were in our early 20s, and I'd get on Facebook and like, and you'd be like, dude, you gotta stop eating meat, bro.
Dude, don't do it.
And I'd be like, oh, I guess that's what I gotta do now. Put the chicken nuggets down.
Well, the American diet
Oh, it's terrible.
Vegan diet's probably better than an American diet.
Do you think that the guy's fixing it out? JFK or whatever?
I don't know.
I heard red dye's getting out of here. I've been buying
Thank God, finally.
been eating a lot of Twizzlers to catch up.
Getting the last red dye in.
The red dyes, dude. Get the Twizzlers. My kids bought Twizzlers the other day, and they said it's a mid candy.
Mid?
It's a mid. They said that's the only way to describe a Twizzler. It's mid.
What's a fire candy?
Probably like Starburst.
Nerd ropes?
Ropes. Whatever kills you faster.
I don't know. I don't mean to pick on vegans, but I think the perfect diet is a vegan diet with meat.
So just healthy. That actually makes a lot of sense. I get it.
It's like, yeah, eat lots of good veggies and
Yeah.
then with a nice freaking steak. Dude, I'm telling you, animal fat mixed with veggies
Yeah.
and a healthy starch, your brain will just go into jacuzzi mode.
Ooh.
And it's funny, I just think we're always trying to reinvent the wheel because we all want to feel special.
Yeah,
And it's like, dude, don't try to reinvent everything.
balance.
And I got sucked into it because I always wanted to be the creative one. I always wanted to like be the one that beats the system. And then I learned the hard way.
Yeah, Shane tricked you hard.
And it all started from Shane Doran.
Shane
Because he
Doran.
went vegan for a week. So, dude, I went to El Salvador with Shane Doran.
Is it Dorian or
Dorian.
Oh, because you're saying Dorn.
Well, we're just close like that, you know? So Shane was going through a vegan phase. He's like, yeah, dude, meat's terrible. You should never. And it was like rocking my world. So I'm like seeing him. He's like ripped. He's working out all the time. He was only eating beans and stuff. I went home and I was like, I'm going to become a vegan.
Nice.
If Shane's doing it. So I got into it. I became a vegan for like over a year. So I see him in California. I'm like, dude, I'm a vegan now. Like,
You inspired
just
me.
like you. And he's like, oh, I stopped that like the day after that trip. I lost all my muscle almost and it was terrible, like ruined my health. I'm like so skinny and I'm like, what? Like it rocked my world, dude. And he was super ripped. His muscles were like hitting his chin.
like
Like,
a kangaroo.
and I was so like skinny and tired. I'm like, what? I did this for you.
I love that we posted that video about Shane and he goes, actually, most of this is kind of true. Like something like that. He agreed.
Can you believe I caught Shane Doran on his 2-week vegan diet?
And he inspired you to go vegan and then he
Because
bailed.
he was so ripped
I know.
on that trip.
Is that the trip where you guys are smelling the flowers together?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We went to El Salvador.
You did with Shane.
You did.
I didn't know any of this story.
Yeah, me and Shane went to we went a couple times actually.
Does Shane? Who was it for? Billabong or something?
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah, we used to do these Billabong trips.
Was Shane fun to be around?
He's super fun. He's super down to earth, and he's just always down to laugh.
Seems like he'd be always googling like new arrows and stuff, new bows.
Well, he hadn't really entered that phase yet.
Oh, he wasn't
'cause
Hunter
he's a
Shane.
vegan.
Oh, that's right. Vegans in the comments, just relax. I can already see it.
I support veganism. Just maybe slap in a steak.
Slim Jim.
Dude, steak is so good for your brain.
Oh.
A big old fatty ribeye. But it's all about balance.
Yes, always.
If you eat too much meat,
Oh, you're dead.
it's like, why can't balance be trendy?
Right. All or nothing is trendy.
Because carnivore, I don't think it's good for you.
I know a guy in my life that's all he's.
It's
carnivore.
reverse veganism.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
It's the extreme the other way.
Sounds cooler though. Carnivore.
Well, you get super ripped at first
Hmm.
because you're getting so much less calories, but you're getting all the protein still.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
your
yeah.
muscles can stay juicy,
Yeah.
but you need fiber.
Yeah.
You need, especially if you're a gnarly athlete. Dude, carbs are so good for you.
Don't guys carb load before they do stuff?
Yeah, dude. I carb load every morning.
What do you do?
Oatmeal.
Ooh.
Dude, I've gotten on oatmeal's like a superfood for me.
It keeps you going.
I do oatmeal, acai, and layered creamer. Dude,
Gets you going.
I go. If you saw how hard I train every day, I'm training harder than anyone.
Except the girl.
Well, I'm going on 2-mile runs,
Dang.
and then I hit the gym hard,
Hmm.
and then I do a long walk.
Ooh, that's the key.
Dude, I'm kind of gnarly.
Maybe we could get you Julian Wilson and back on tour.
Yeah, give me a wild card.
Dude. I heard Julian's trying to get back on tour.
Dude, he's still so good.
I know. He's 37.
Yeah.
Sick your age.
Yeah. Ish.
Give him a wild card, guys.
I just want to do like one contest.
That'd be cool.
I don't really want to.
Get all into
If
it.
they gave me a wild card for the tour, I would do it. Like
Yeah.
the main tour.
Yeah.
But
Not your deal.
this is my Gemini brain.
Yeah.
It's like to be that locked in.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just have to become a jock. And I don't know if I can come full. Like, I need balance.
Yeah.
I need artistic. I need creativity. That's what I really struggled with when I was on tour. Because I wanted to be funny and,
Yeah. Interesting and creative.
yeah. And it was so hard to just think about scores.
Is that what it is? The WSL is just jock surfers.
It is jocks.
It's jock training.
All they think about is scores.
Points.
Scores.
Points and scores.
Points and scores and points and scores and points
I
and
never
scores.
thought of it that way. They're not like chilly cruisers. As a surfer, your whole stupid life, what are the top questions people ask you when you're out there, like tourists? What do they ask you?
The main dumb question.
What are the main dumb questions that tourists, you see them waddling up? What do they ask you? I know you got something in there.
Are the seas high out there?
They say that.
They always say the waves are high. The waves look high.
Instead of big or
Yep. Waves are high.
the waves.
If you have a board and you're standing near like a camera,
Oh,
they'll
dude.
never leave you alone.
I wear headphones now when I film just to give
If
another
you're filming surfing, people will flock.
dude.
They run to you.
And I'm like giving them all the body language. I have headphones on. I'm like this, and they'll be like, sometimes because we're local people, they'll be like, Sterling out there, and I'm like, yeah, he's out there. Then I'm like, shut up, I'm trying to focus. But they all say the same bull crap.
Shoebies are rough
Shoebies,
because they come to our town. They're like, we bring you trash.
yeah,
They
rappers.
bring us. They think bringing their trash to the beach is like offerings.
What do you mean, like pool noodles and stuff?
They leave so much trash on the beach.
I know.
And they're like,
You're welcome.
namaste.
Tourism money.
we bring you gifts. It's trash.
Weird.
Slobbering trash. And you smell them from a mile away.
Yeah,
They're
they smell like
strong sunscreen. God.
tourists.
Your eyes sting when they walk by. You're like, God, I can't look.
No, they're doused in cancer.
And we
cream.
leave you trash.
I know. Well, they have all these wrappers from their like Alvin's Island and all the different toys they bought.
Oh my God. They throw their tags everywhere. $14.99. Poo noodle.
I know. Tourism. We got to have it though, I guess people say.
Yeah, we got to keep the few people rich here.
We got to keep the rich people rich. Tourism.
We got to keep the few guys that own everything on the beach rich.
I know. It's just a big lie.
It's bringing...
good.
The only thing that's bringing anything to people around here is like a big bank in Beulah.
Navy Federal.
Yeah.
I know.
That's the only thing that's actually giving back to
Local
the community.
people's jobs. Everyone I know works at Navy Federal. They're
And
either a
they
realtor.
get good money.
They're either a realtor or they work at Navy Federal. Yeah, dude. Tourists are crazy. I get hyper.
When are realtors? When are they going to be
Dude,
exposed?
AI is going to take over realtors, I think.
You think that's-
I hope so. That's the one good thing about AI. Take over realtors.
Dude, realtors are still... They're DJs.
They sell $1 million home or 200, whatever, and they make all this money for showing a house.
They're DJs.
They didn't build the house. They make more than the probably construction dude that built the thing.
Right now, realtors are listening to this and they're like, shh, no. Don't do it.
Quiet. We've been. I don't know. Maybe we're ignorant, but I think that they get overpaid.
I mean, the honest truth is you don't need them. We don't need them.
If any of my friends and family members are listening that are currently realtors, I don't know. It's just weird.
I'm sure they got something to say about it
I know.
because they're milking the teat.
My mom.
There's so much milk thistle coming out.
I think there's hardcore. We've talked about this before, but like hardcore realtors that did it back in the 90s. Now it's like a fad. You have to wear tight jeans and put some gel in your hair.
Have you thought about doing it?
No. But it is weird that you can just become a realtor. Like this weekend, you and me could do the class or something. I'm a realtor. But to become a lawyer, to become an accountant, you have to like train and learn a bunch of stuff. And it takes years.
More so, you have to be the ability of doing a lot of boring stuff.
Paperwork.
And they don't even do the paperwork.
Really?
They just know someone that does it.
There's AI people.
They just send it to them and pay them $100.
Guys, in the comments, are realtors really, really needed? Are they overrated?
It's another loophole.
It's a loophole.
It's like them, pastors.
Well, that's another thing that you and me could become this weekend if we want.
Pastor?
Or pastors. We can go online.
You know how easy we could start a church
We
with
could
this
become
podcast?
We could become real estate pastors this weekend. And DJs. A real estate pastor DJ.
All the loopholes in one.
By Monday. Or next week.
We could have a huge house on the beach.
I know.
You and me.
But then we'd have to look ourselves in the mirror and go, I'm a real estate pastor DJ.
And it's probably great.
True.
Dude, let's start a church.
I'm not starting another church. Another one. Dude, so how old is Kelly's kid now, you think? Like 2 or 1? What is he?
I think he's a couple months.
Really? Like 10 months or something?
Maybe he's like 10 months.
Yeah. That's what I said. I think Kelly's son's around 10.
Dude, it's throwing me for a loop because the baby's redhead.
I saw that.
That's nuts.
Kalani posted a picture. How does Kelly have a... Maybe Kelly was always redhead.
Well, I did hear Kelly was a redhead when he was born. So maybe that's why.
You researched.
Or freaking Jamie O'Brien snuck in.
Maybe Kelly's infertile.
What if they needed Jamie to step up?
Yeah. Jamie's like, I'm psyched.
Jamie's like, you're the only man I trust.
Wow, so Kelly has a redheaded son. That's cool. I hope he gets into surfing or something. So speaking of Kelly,
What?
He doesn't want to surf in the contest anymore. Did you see what he said?
His testosterone dropped after the baby.
You can see it in his pecs.
Well, when you have a baby, the men's estrogen bumps up.
Yeah.
So he'll like the baby.
And stick around a little
Like
bit.
calm down. Like let the chicks chill for a little bit.
Right. So he surfed in some contest. And
He
then
surfed in the lowers comp.
he's like, I didn't even really want to do it.
He was surfing so good too.
What happened? Tell me.
Not to keep spanking an old donkey's back. But Kelly's got to get off those boards.
What is it? The OK boards?
The firewires.
The firewires. Get him back on the Channel Islands?
It's becoming so obvious. Like when you're older, epoxy is very chattery. So when you're older, your reflexes are slower.
Okay.
He needs to get back on PUs. Dude, I'm telling you, Sonny Garcia did some of his best surfing in his older years because he's just a gnarly power surfer.
So Kelly, is it pride? Is it a contract? Why can't he get out of there?
I mean, maybe they're making too much money on firewires. And it's just like, but it sucks because I think he could still be up there
At 53.
He's still surfing so good. And I was watching him. He's riding some new model. Their firewires always talking about a new model.
We made a surfboard different for the 1,000th time.
And I was watching him try to ride it, and he's kind of like, and the guys are on the beach, and they're like, wow, he's
fidgety.
It's like, dude, if you could just get back on a freaking Channel Islands.
Real quickly, break it down as quick as you can. What is a PU? What is all that? So if someone's listening, they can understand.
PU is what we've been riding forever. It's just solid. It cuts through water like a freaking knife.
Okay.
It's not super responsive, but it's not too dead. It's just like a solid. We've been riding him forever.
And what's he been riding?
He's on epoxy boards.
And it's just too wiggly?
Epoxies are good in like waist-high Florida surf.
All right. So.
And I think he likes epoxies because it makes him look maybe more youthful.
Whoa.
But
now we're getting.
But also, when you're on something that chattery, you're gonna have more mistakes.
Okay. Yeah.
It leaves less room for error.
I hear you.
And when you're older, you need more room for error.
Yeah.
And Kelly's such a power surfer. He just got to focus on throwing water. Because throwing water covers up all sins. Layered 316. And also Firewire, I remember I was chilling with Rob once and he was like riding a different board and they called him in. They're like, Rob, you can't be riding
Who called him in?
Someone at Firewire. They're like kind of crazy, about
Dude,
it.
so they're like the surf Nazis.
They're kind of gnarly.
Dude, the Gestapo. That's wild.
I mean, we just gotta pray for him.
Yeah.
Because I think Kelly could be. I think he could still be making quarterfinals easy.
Get off.
He
Those
really is just so. His fundamentals, like watching him at lowers, because he was getting 4s, and he was still surfing so good, and it's because he's just not throwing spray. Like, he looks so good, and his technique is still so much better than most of these kids.
Wow. Has his airs dropped at all?
Yeah, because he's not going to be able to compete with springy little Griffin Colapintos.
Got it.
And speaking of Griffin,
No.
dude, what is going on?
Are we allowed to talk about it? Like, apparently people are calling him out for dating a younger girl.
It's everywhere. Everywhere on Instagram. There's a new meme popping up about Griffin.
It's some jerk out there. Maybe it's the brother of the girl.
Well, I dug in.
Oh, dude.
So I went to Reddit. That's where you get all the...
Oh, yeah.
And apparently the controversy is he's dating an 18-year-old, which is, I mean, that's legal.
Yeah, we've
he's
all done it.
23.
Yeah. We've all been there.
We've all done it. But everyone on Reddit, they keep talking about, well, how has he been dating her for 3 years?
Yeah, the math don't math.
But how old was he 3 years ago?
How old is he now?
23.
So he was 20. She was 15.
But here's what we don't know. This is all speculation.
Gossip.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We have no idea.
It's kind of gnarly because it's not stopping, and I heard Griffin shut down one of the Instagrams.
Okay.
Like lawyers shut it down.
Yeah.
And whoever's doing it, they started like 10 more. Jeez. And then whoever started those 10, like I think another kid like hopped on the bandwagon and they started 10 more. So everywhere you look.
But okay, why is he just, that's the only chink in his armor? I mean, if it is gnarly, it is big chink. Can you say chink? And
she's not Asian.
So why is everyone being so mean to him? I mean,
it's jealousy.
You
can't have it all.
Can't have it all. You can't have that.
You can't
Will
do
Ferrell
airs.
hair.
You can't have that curly hair doing 360 airs that big.
We got to find something to be mad about.
But not to call anyone out. Dude, Sankelmanny's been kind of known for
Bad
dating under
stuff.
chicks. Dude, it's okay, dude. No.
This just got me fired up. Really? So San Clemente is known for that?
Dude, I lived in Sankelmanny for a while.
What do you do?
I think what happens is when guys turn like 20, they've already gone through all the chicks.
Yeah. They're bored.
And then a new crop rises. And it's like
a weird way to say it.
It's like the 15-year-old chicks. They want the older guys to like them.
And a 20-year-old is still like a 17-year-old in their brain.
Right.
Their body just grew up 20
right.
years.
And also, too, when you're dating a girl in high school, say if you're a senior and you're dating a freshman.
Yeah.
So they're 4 years younger. You're 17, and they're what, 14?
Yeah, let's just say that.
You turn 18 and go to college, you're still in love with her.
Yeah.
It feels the same age still.
Right.
What do you do? What does the law say?
I mean, I was dating a girl. I was 18, and I think she was just about to turn 17, but we had been dating for a year.
That's what I'm saying.
So I was 17, still 17 and cute and young.
When I was dating your cousin.
Yeah. You turned 18.
I was 17, and I think she was 15.
Yeah, and it seems...
So I'm 3 years older, so I'm 20, and she's what?
18.
She just turned 18.
Right,
and we didn't know what to... We didn't even know what to do.
What did Tony think?
No one thought anything of it.
I know, because you guys grew up
I'm only 3 years older than her.
And you...
But you cross that 18-year-old gap, and it's like, what do you do?
It's like weird, like...
So maybe that's what happened to Griff.
Leave him alone, Instagram idiots.
It might not be that bad.
Right.
But Sankelmanny.
Obviously, we are not... Oh, no. What's the condone mean? We're not
We're not condoning.
And condone means good. We're not condoning this stuff. You still don't know the word condone. We're not in support of this.
I would say it's a gray area, and maybe they're hurting Griffin's profile for no reason.
I mean, there's some weirdos out there. And to me, they're 45-year-old fat guys sitting at home, and they're just like,
Do you think they're fat?
I mean, they're probably not skinny. All right, guys, we talked about the Griffin thing.
I mean, maybe Griffin can come on and explain himself.
Come on, Griff. I doubt he wants to talk about this.
Well, the more you want something to go away,
The more you don't talk
the bigger
about
it's going to get.
I kind of agree with that, because sometimes you just, people move on to the next news after about a month.
It's not going away.
It's not going away.
I've never seen something
Yeah.
blow up like this in the surf world.
And it just keeps coming.
And it kind of shows you maybe we're entering celebrity. Like these
Oh.
surfers are becoming celebrities, and they're going to have to treat it. Like you might have to like cross your T and dot your I's now.
Well, once you get to that level of fame, yeah, you're right. It's almost like now you're going to get all the weird stuff.
Yeah, well, maybe don't date 17-year-olds.
Dang it. Not dang
Because
it.
in the
like-
90s,
Oh, it was
it
fine.
didn't matter.
I mean, it mattered, but it didn't matter.
I mean, you weren't going to get in trouble.
you didn't have 10 Instagrams talking about it.
You just can't get away with anything anymore. You can't even be fat.
No. Can't be fat at all.
Like they've been after you.
Oh, I don't care about those fat guys. No, you can't get away with anything. You can't say anything. You can't even be balding. You can't be white.
Balding's gnarly.
You ever heard of HatFishing? It's when you go on a date with a girl and you wear a hat the whole time. And then when you go back to your house and take your hat off your ball. Hatfish, dude. If I was still on the scene, I'd be hatfishing some babes
Well, I heard some try to leave their beanie on,
during kissing.
and that's like no bigger turn off for a chick.
It's like a head condom.
Never leave garments on.
Not even a beanie.
Dude,
Never
you
leave.
butt naked with just a beanie on? It's like leaving your socks on.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Can you just
No.
be in your socks? It's on.
Dude, you're right. You got to take it all off. No
The
matter
beanie
what.
off.
Take the beanie off.
I'm
Or
trying to-
maybe a backwards hat's pretty cool.
Maybe like a bandana
Yeah.
or a visor.
No, not a visor. A backwards visor. Something about backwards seems right.
Maybe like a do-rag.
I don't know,
But
dude.
I would say bandana is your best shot.
If you need it.
Well, you could still cover up the bald spot.
Yeah.
But there's hair still out there. They're like, oh.
All right.
Like she might have a wig on.
I'm talking about me wearing a hat.
Oh, really?
This whole time you thought
In your
about
younger years? Or now?
now. If me and my wife broke up and I had to go on dates, I'd probably wear a hat.
Oh,
and
okay. Well, yeah.
I'd be hat fishing these babes.
That's rough. Dude. Maybe go to Turkey,
I'm going to Turkey with Paul Fisher and whoever else.
Kelly.
Callie.
You know, that's one thing they don't talk about.
Who's they? The internet.
The elders.
The others. What?
And I think they don't even want to recognize it.
Hmm.
When you're 5 years in marriage and you hit that bored dad era,
The board era starts.
it's gnarly, dude. It's like being a desert. And it's just a famine. And you're just fired up and you have nowhere to release the fire.
Board dad.
'Cause you're
energy.
loyal.
'Cause you're loyal. Yeah. I
And
get it.
your wife, she's had like 4 kids, and she's like, yeah, we don't want to do that anymore, right?
You're talking about bedroom playtime.
And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, once a month's fine.
Once every other week.
And we'll plan it, right?
Mm.
Dude, when your wife starts planning sex, you're in the dog days. You just feel like life is over.
Let's do a moment of silence.
Let's do a moment of silence for all the bored dads.
Yeah, it's sad. When it has to be planned.
You know you're heading down that when the excuses are coming up more. Because they tell you, they're like,
Well.
they tell you in the morning, like, oh, I got a cold.
Oh, yeah, you know the answer.
Then when the excuses start.
I didn't sleep good last night. And you're like, not happening. You already know.
It's like the excuses come out of nowhere ahead of time.
They know what they're doing.
It's like, what do you do? How
Sweet.
Sweet.
You taught me that.
Well, I don't know if all my tricks can even work.
No, they can't.
Do you think it's menopause is coming?
I don't know, dude. I just know that basically what we're trying to talk about is how do you keep it spicy and not go to bored dad energy.
I don't know. I think you have to start cheating on them.
That can't be the answer.
It can't be the answer, but this is terrible advice.
Okay. Terrible advice alert.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to get through this with y'all.
Yeah. You don't have all the ansers.
I don't have answers. I don't know. It's either you have to go seek enlightenment. That's what I did when I went through my bored dad era. I try to find enlightenment.
Breathed a lot.
No, I went off in the woods.
Dude, that's when you started falling in love with
meditate.
trees. You started getting into tree stuff.
Well, I got super into meditation because I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out my sexual energy because it's either cheating or become enlightened.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I know it's taboo what I'm saying, but it is a crossroads every male will hit if they're married 5 years plus.
Yeah, no matter how good your marriage is, no matter how much you love Jesus, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, and it is a desert, and it's a famine. And then women start looking way hotter than you've ever... You start looking at their sisters. You start looking at everything.
Their sisters. Everything's popping up.
It's like women you're not even attracted at all. All of a sudden you're just like, oh my God, she's got that bob.
The hair blouse boob bobber.
I don't know. What do you reckon?
I think you just have to go through that desert. I like what you said. You had to get enlightened, so you have to put that energy somewhere.
But also, it backfired.
Really? Got too enlightened?
Well, you start gaslighting yourself, and you start pretending you're not a human with needs and wants.
Oh, you start succumbing to it, but no coming to it. Stupid.
You can't lead a horse to water, or you can lead them to the water, but they won't drink it. I don't know.
I don't know either, guys. This is just a sad affair.
You had an affair?
No.
If you go full bored dad,
yeah, you're doing something creepy on the internet.
You start getting into politics. You start getting into weird stuff.
You start trying to live forever. Downloading weird stuff.
You're drinking IPAs with fedoras on.
Yeah.
That's a bored dad era.
It's true.
I don't know, dude.
There's some balance in this. I get it.
I'm not saying I have any of the answers. I'm throwing stuff out for y'all, and we can figure this out together.
Come on, pinchers.
I mean, surfing can help.
Yeah.
Start surfing longer, start shredding harder. That's another thing, too. You think you know your girl?
Uh-huh.
They have a kid. It's a new brain in their skull.
It does.
And you don't know what's going to happen.
You're right. They become a different person.
They become a different person.
But they're becoming a mother, and they're protecting the baby.
I mean, you just have to pray.
Yeah, we just
that your wife, in her baddiness, can stay around
for as long as
where she still wants some thrills.
Some thrills, dude. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We are getting close to 100,000 subscribers, and I want to be able to do this more full time. Woohoo! I don't know what I'm saying.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer. Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch my salt.